How are you doing? Welcome back. My name is Taresh Gaur and I welcome you all to my channel. Uh, Yesterday I did some live review, you can say, of the previous 4 teasers which CA released for Warhammer 3. But it's official now. In this live stream, we are going to look at the new and official trailer for Warhammer 3. Warhammer 3 is finally official. It's coming in 2021. And the trailer's name is announced trailer Conquer Your Demons, etc. So just as we guessed in my previous live stream, they are going to be demons. It's the end time stuff. I mean, that's nothing new. But yeah, what was I gonna say? No, I messed that up. Obviously there's going to be demons because it's end times in Warhammer 3. But anyways, this video is going to be about live reaction, review, reaction, analysis. We are going to analyze whatever they are going to show. And by the way, this is the first time I'm watching this trailer. I knew this trailer was released yesterday, but I did not watch it. I reserved it for this live stream. So we are going to do live reaction, review, analysis slash dissecting the trailer, what you're gonna call, and we're gonna do a conclusion at the end. So please watch my live stream till the end. I think this will take like, I don't know, hardly half an hour or probably 1 hour, we don't know. But yeah, I don't want to talk more. Let's just watch the trailer. I'm waiting for this since yesterday. Oh, that sound. Sorry. There's snow. So this is Kislev. Oh wait. Subtitles.
There is so much to tell you, and I have run out of time. The sacrifice I made was not enough.
That is.
Dark gods still feed on our transgressions.
You. Yeah. Ah.
Obsession. Deceit. Rage. You must face these demons.
Yep, she is Queen of Kislev. Sarina. And actually many people are excited for Kislev because Kislev in Warhammer 2 was like a minor faction, you can say. But yeah, many people are I'm sure many people must have commented that, see, Kislev. I don't know why people love Kislev so much. Looking to the let's read the comments later on. But yeah, many people are excited for Kislev. I'm sure many of you who will watch this video are excited too, but I'm not excited, don't get mad. I'm not, but I'm excited for Chaos Dwarfs, and I want ogres actually because I love ogres for the regeneration. I just love anything with regeneration. Oh, there's the Chaos armies. They look terrifying, dude. They look terrifying. Damn. Look at those helmets. Looks like clippers. And what are these? Horses? Oh. This almost felt like human legs. What are these beasts? Hey, see, I told you about these small demons. They actually look like Grungy's Baldric, if you remember that sign from first teaser. Where's this arena? Oh, who's this guy? He's they didn't show his face. Oh. Boom. Conquer your demons. Oh, cool. Is there a release date? I don't think so. Who is this guy? Who was he? Coming 2021. Okay. Would the ice queen would the ice queen keep her powers in the desert? Are you ready, soldiers? Yeah. Welcome to Kislev, gentlemen. I will not lie. It is freezing. That is Legend of Total War. Kislev. Time has come and it feels so good. I don't know why people love Kislev so much, because I don't know, I don't feel the I don't hate Kislev, but I don't know why people love Kislev in particular so much. I mean, it's fine that they are like part of the main story and everything, but I don't feel that stuff. I'm not saying that they are not cool. Carl opens diplomacy with Kislev. Carl, I want a trade agreement. Katrine. Kislev. Yeah, that's true. Whenever you open diplomacy, they always say Kislev. Is Volkmar still going to raise them anyway? Don't know. We'll find out. Nobody's gonna talk about how we are finally getting to see an actual Cathay army. Cathay army. GW had people specially work on the lower units for CA2 act game. Army book in the new Warhammer fantasy they are making. Turns out you can add new stuff to the fantasy and it isn't as stagnant as a bunch of AOS fanboys. Age of Sigmar fanboys who never read the lore. Sad. Conquer your demands becomes a little more literal than the therapist. Okay. Ugh. To be honest, this trailer is not that, this wasn't that exciting. I mean, they already gave so many hints that Warhammer 3 is coming that... Ow. So, there's nothing really... Oof, please blow us away. Me trying to talk to the popular girl in class. People. Damn, Elsa is not fooling around in Frozen 3. I don't think I have enough tissues. Carl Franz always says this action does not have my consent. Slanish would probably prefer if there was no consent. It's beautiful. I've looked at it for 5 hours. Have some fear. Slanish is here. Summon the Erector counts. True. And the Winged Hussar arrive. So yeah, conquer your demons. I read a little bit about this stuff, Warhammer lore stuff, you can say. And conquer your demons, basically what they mean is these demons are inside us, and in Warhammer world, whatever the emotions are inside, whatever those bad emotions are there inside people or whatever, because I don't know if only humans come in the term people, or there's also lizardmen and others, but whatever emotions are inside those living beings, those same emotions become reality in the nether or whatever you call it. Man, I forget these names. Warhammer lore is really weird because I was introduced to this through Total War, and it's a really good lore, good story and everything. Very logical, you can say. So all of these demons are basically manifestation of what's inside the people, how people think, how people feel. That's why they say conquer your demons. By the way, who is this guy? He's one of the 4 demons, right? God, this one was disgusting.
Corruption.
Sheesh.
Obsession. Deceit. Rage.
Damn. Rage one is scary. Is this the Rage one? I think he is.
Rage.
What do you think? Yeah, I think he's the one. Yep, same nose and teeth. Brush your teeth, bro. Yeah, he's the one. So, let's go into the Warhammer lore. Where's the chaos? Chaos. So this one is Khorne. This one is Khorne. I don't know how Zarina is going to fight this guy. I'm really concerned for her. Probably others should join the war with them, don't you think? So before I go into the demons and stuff, I want to look at Katarina's lore. Where's the search? Kislev. Great conquest of Kislev. Great Gospodar, conquerors of the eastern steppes. Though the great spirit Ungals of ancient times have lived in this land for centuries. Blackfire Pass. The peace did not transfer towards these new invaders. Though these were the powerful tribes, people of Ungals of Kislev, or the Udoses and Ostrogoths of the empire, could not hope to stand in the way of the Gospodar horde that pours out of the north. So I guess Gospodar horde is like Genghis Khan's horde or something like that. Under the leadership of Khan Queen Miska, the Gospodar, yeah. Founding of kingdom. For generations, sons of Kislev have fought and died on the barren plains of the far north. Chaos raids against the south are common in a land so close to the chaos waste, and this endless stream of warfare have only made the people of this land hardier than those of the weaker south. After years of constant conflict with the northern marauders, the Tsar or Tsarina have ordered the establishment of several forts occupying the southern end of High Pass and Blockblur Pass. Where's High Pass? Belyerovota Pass in Kislev is the northernmost pass over the world's edge mountains and certainly the most treacherous. It connects Kislev with Great Skull Land. I love maps. Open image in new tab. God, you cannot see. Many people have done projects on maps of different lores, like for example Lord of the Ring. Man, I hate this when this happens. Anyways, yeah, you cannot. Why don't they have like proper full-scale maps in one place? There's the High Pass. There's Kislev. Northern Waste, Troll Country. Zorn Utskul, the Great Skull Land. There is the Great Skull Land. So, March Boyar. A powerful Kurgan chieftain, Aswar Kul of the Kul tribe, led a massive invasion force of chaos warriors towards the very heart of Kislev itself, heeding the calls of Dark Gods with his new titles as the Ever Chosen. Oh. When the tribes came south, some called it the Great Slaughtering, the God Calling, Coming of Storm. But by those of the weaker southern realms, this invasion was known as Great War against Chaos. So we are the weaker ones if we call them the Great War of Chaos. Or simply the Great War was the name of the invasion of forces into the lands of Old World south of Chaos Waste. Under the command of ever-chosen Aswar Kul, these forces ravaged lands of Kislev and simultaneously dark elves with their own chaos. Battle of Kislev. This is going to be really hard to put the lore in this live stream to find out the relevant lore, but we'll try. So as we saw earlier, Khorne is the first one of the four of the invasion that's going to happen. Khorne is going to be the first one. So Queen Zarina, who's fighting Khorne, that's the first guy that the world has to face. And I just lost the track. Oh, there she is. Boris Pokha. Who was the guy at the last? I want to know that. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Is he her father? Like, do we go even in the past in Warhammer 3? Let's look at his death. His faithful mount roll in morning, vanishing into the bleak of Northlands. Legend has it that to this day Uskin continues to hunt down the creatures of chaos that slew his master. Strength of Kislev lies in you all. The land has called you all here, and it is here that you will put the strength to the test, defying chaos. There is power in this land, and tomorrow it will run in all your veins. Use it well. When Tsar Boka was a man who preferred to lead from the front and was renowned for his courage and leadership, Tsarina, in keeping with her icy powers, is aloof and remote, preferring to work through agents and generals. Only under the direst circumstances does Tsarina join her armies, known in Kislev as punts. Punts. Kislev is weird, bro. When she does it often upon a mighty steed whose flanks shimmer with glittering ice crystals in those with breath. I don't know why Kislev. I don't know why there is so much focus on Kislev. It's hurting my brain. Because I'm trying to find something awesome. There's nothing. Not finding anything. What's so special about Kislev? Anyways, let's look at Chaos Dwarfs. I know that Chaos Dwarfs have lost their beard because of the magic they use. Even the notoriously resistant physical. Chaos Dwarfs are also known as Black Dwarfs, Urskul Drazhar or Davizhar, which means fire dwarfs, are an industrious, dark-souled, and merciless warriors of the demon-smiths, slavers, and brutal killers that dominate the dark and cheerless landscapes of the land. At the center of the Darkland lies a region filled with innumerable blackened factories of hellish forges and massive armories, a dark, heartless, and nightmarish industrial empire. Blah, 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 blah. Many thousands of years ago, dwarf race moved northward from its ancestral home somewhere in the Southlands. I know where that is. They moved along the high range of the mountains known as World's Edge Mountains, following the trail of mineral ores, etc., etc. They sank to the deep to get riches and stuff. Eventually, sometime in the dim and distant past, dwarfs reached upland region at the far north of World's Edge Mountains, which they called Zorn Uskul in the Great Skull Land. Here they found a vast and inhospitable plateau where the air was thin and cold and rocks barren. Many turned back south to swell the growing number of dwarfs in the World's Edge Mountains. Others turned west into the cold lands of Norska, but some of the most adventurous turned east and then south along the bleak of mountains of Morn. Where is that? See, full size, thank God. But still, this is so haunted forest, Gnoplar country, Dragon Isles. Okay. Demon Stump, Plain of Heart, Mountains of the Morn. There it is. At first, these whispered the dwarf kind. At first, these whispered dwarf kindred. At first, these widespread dwarf kindred maintained contact with each other, but the eastern dwarfs strayed far, and when the time of chaos came, the northern regions were cut off forever. The dwarfs of the west believed their eastern kin dead, destroyed by the tides of chaos that came from the north. But they were mistaken. Chaos did not kill the hardy dwarfs, instead it worked a dreadful change upon them. So it's not their fault that they turn into this. It's kind of relieving for me. And it's actually the mistake of Western dwarfs to believe that they just died. They should have went and tried to find their brothers in the east. To survive the realm of chaos, the chaos dwarfs turned to the evil bull god Hashnut, whom they called Father of Darkness. Hashnut laid his blessings upon them, and for the first time, magic users arose among the dwarf race. The chaos dwarf sorcerers now rule the rest of the people with absolute authority, for they are not only powerful mages, but they are also priesthood of Hashnut. Let's look at Hashnut. He is the god of fire, greed, and tyranny, patron deity of chaos dwarfs. Where did he originate? Most believe it to be chaos god. Some scholars of arcane would, however, label him as an archdemon rather than a dark god, and others he is some other foul entity let loose upon the world during the great catastrophe. The twisted runic cartouches that adorn their fire temples do, however, speak of abandonment of dwarfs of Zon Uskul by ancestor gods during the Great Cataclysm, their finding of salvation and successor with the new god, and the thirst of Hashnut for sacrifice and subjugation in return for his patronage. Through their bloody devotion, he would ward them from mutation and suffering. This is very, very disturbing that chaos dwarves. I am getting images in my head like chaos dwarves joining hands with, I don't know, other dark elves maybe, and fighting normal dwarfs, original dwarfs. This is really disturbing. Guarded by bull centaurs, creatures mutated from chaos dwarfs. Mutated from chaos dwarfs. Oh my god. Upper torso of chaos dwarfs, but the body of ferocious bull. Many centuries ago, when chaos dwarfs were first twisted by chaos, some of the race transformed into bull centaurs. Since those days, bull centaurs have guarded the great statue of Hashnut, tower of Tsar Nagarand. They are as keen-witted and intelligent as chaos dwarfs and completely devoted to the worship of Hashnut. Wow, this is weird. This is really weird. Imagine a bull with upper body of a dwarf. Who comes with these ideas? This is stupid, really. Plain of Tsar and Tsar Nagrand. There's Reichland, Newland, Wissenberg, Grey Mountains. I want to know who that guy is. Who is this guy? Dear Yuri. Oh, Grand Cathay. Let's look at Grand Cathay. Nation of humans located to the far east of the world, beyond the dark lands and mountains of Morn. Let's look at that. Grand Cathay. Ah, I see. Shangyang, Warpstone Desert. Where there's Warpstone, there's going to be Skaven. Gunpowder Road. There may be Dwarfs. Nangao. Land of Stone and Steel. Great Bastion. Forest of the something. Celestial Riverland. Grand Cathay. I wanna know the maps. So there's Grand Cathay. Hmm. Beyond Darklands. The Darklands are over here somewhere. And Mountains of Morg. Okay. To the north, Great Bastion with the Great Bastion as border lie the Eastern Steppe. Eastern Steppe, Great Bastion as the border lie Eastern Steppe. And the Hung and Kurgan territories within the Chaos Wastelands. So there must be somewhere Hung and Kurgan. To the east are the island realm of Nippon and Farsi. There's Nippon, Far, and beyond that, the Boiling Sea and Nagaroth. To the south are Kingdom of Ind and the hinterlands of Quraysh. So, north of Grand Cathay is the Great Bastion, also known as Dragon Spine, and the Great Wall, a massive wall. So this is like China. Oh man, this is so... There is no originality. It was built in minus 1800 IC by an unnamed dragon emperor that united the entire civilization of Grand Cathay in this great task in order to change the destiny of nation forever. This is just like Chinese history. It was completed in under a century. I mean, it was completed under a century and is impenetrable fortress wall a quarter-mile high from Nangao in west to Weijian in the east that spans league upon league across the border of Cathay. In this way, Cathay protects itself from chaos invasion. So the Mongols are kind of like chaos warriors, chaos faction. Less than 3 centuries later, the world's edge mountains were driven by earthquakes, sending much of the Dwarf Empire into jeopardy. Sections of the Great Bastion collapsed as well, allowing rampaging northern tribes to spill into the Cathay. Kurgan tribes that roam the eastern steppes flood into the ridge. Chaos warriors, legions of terracotta automatons. This is just the copy of original history, and you have just given them different names, a little bit different twist. Like, be little bit original. How shameless is this? These guys are earning money from this. Let's look at Nippon. Tough seagoing peasantry and stern feudal overlords. Let me guess, this is Japan. Divine Sun. Oh my goodness. Or samurai. There we go. Knights represented resplendent in brightly colored armor made of lacquer. I'm interested in these. There's the samurai. Ninja assassins, warrior monks. Yeah, all of that. Kamikaze. At a level far above those of normal humans, fatalism has reached such a peak in these warriors that some regard it as high honor to die in battle and become kamikaze. What the fuck is kamikaze? Kamikaze suicide squads. Human bombs. Great. Just like the history, but just change it a little bit so that no one can object. Farsi, there's nothing about Farsi. Nagarothi. Oh, so Nagarond is America. I know it was little bit adapted from the original. Like, it was a joke to me when Kislev was just like Russians and all those Europeans and Poland and whatever, Goths, Slavs, but this is like Karankar Tower of Despair. This was the one set up by first Phoenix King, right? Karankar. Harganeth. City of Cain is the cursed place dedicated to worship of Cain, bloody-handed god. Hag Grief. Clarkarond. Kingdoms of Fend. Let me guess, this is going to be India. Yeah. Oh wait, I think India, they are completely going to avoid India and maybe just get the Philippines and so. Let's see. Let's see how much these people wish to avoid India. Land of Thousand Gods. Ind, also known as Kingdom of Ind and the Land of Thousand Gods, is a great peninsula located in the eastern world of the world, eastern land of the world, south of mountains of Mon. Closest of the three human-populated lands to the east is Ind. Exotic spices, jade, and other treasure lure. Jade is supposed to be Chinese, not Indian. But anyway, it doesn't matter to them. Exotic spices, jade, and other treasures lure the adventurers to this sweltering realm, although few returns. Some fall prey to the bestial creatures on the route to End. Others are captured and sacrificed to the bloodthirsty cults. Yeah, typical prejudiced, biased European approach to India. However, travelers that do return report the rulers of India are wealthy and generous. Slaves and servants that are great patrons of the arts and ends many golden temples. Dude, this is... Oh God. Oh my God. Islands of Monkey King. Ah. This game is racist. A deeply spiritual land, its people seem strangely content to the outsiders. Or it is just their odd way of dealing. Odd way of dealing, huh? Not nice. It's just the odd way of dealing with the horrors of life. Okay, let's see. We should not distract travelers from the perils of this place, a favorite destination for spice merchants. It can be difficult to understand the customs of the locals. Really? In fact, doing something as simple as crossing a bridge the wrong way or eating meat can stir up the ire of the locals in some place. Yeah, take all the bad stuff and put it as our identity, and take all of your only good stuff and just ignore all of your bad stuff, which is a lot, and you'll put yourselves like civilized, proud people, great warriors, and us like superstitious, odd way of dealing with, we deal with life in an odd way, deal with the horrors of life in an odd way. Eating meat is wrong. What else? Bringing down swift retribution upon the confused travelers. Wow. There you go. Gods of the ends are also puzzling lot. Travelers are advised to smile politely and nod. Let's do, yeah, this one. Yes, Sirji, yes. Yeah, that's how we are. And travelers are advised to smile politely and nod as a local offers up prayers to his mouse. Or we will deity. All the while content in the knowledge that Sigmar could crush them had he half a mind. Is that how it is? Gods of the ends are also a puzzling lot, and travelers are advised to smile politely and nod as a local offers up prayers to his mouse. We pray to mouse. Okay. So when we feed the animals, we are crazy and stupid. When you feed the animals, you are merciful. Wow. All the while content in knowledge that Sigmar could crush them had he half a mind. You know, Sigmar Europeans, I mean, oh, I'm so sorry. This is not really. Sigmar had so much power, he could crush them like bam. But let these stupid people worship their stupid gods. Who gives a damn? We are here for the exotic spices and treasures, and let's loot this fucking land while people are just engulfed in stupid superstition like crossing a bridge in a wrong way. When did we ever do that? I feel like this is there is a lot of hidden racism in Warhammer. It's stupid, really. It doesn't offend me. It's just stupid. I should rename the title as Racist Warhammer. Racist Warhammer 3 has arrived, guys. Yay. Many are the tales of wonder told by spice merchants. Okay, we read that, I think. Yet the people, the lands of Ind are rich and fertile and ruled by aristocratic overlords from their gorgeous palaces. Yet the people are poor and superstitious. There you go. In Warhammer world, Kingdom of Ind is superstitious. Nobody else. No, 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 no. There can be half horses, half dwarfs, but no. Kingdom of End, they are a superstitious lot. Oh my god. River, a staggering array of gods and spirits. Oh my goodness, thousands of gods. How do you remember these gods? Oh my god, you people are stupid. Stupid people of End. They don't know what they are doing, man. They are just fucking confused people, making shit up. Leaving offerings and saying prayers to them ceaselessly as they go about their day. South of the End lie the Isles of Monkey King, where the most sought after spices are harvested to be exported by sea elves. Sea elves, okay. So Ind won't export the spices themselves. Do you know, let me tell you a little bit about Indian history. You know Vasco da Gama, he arrived in part of Goa. And yeah, you fucking assholes, many people are gonna tell me, hey dude, this is not your real history. But fuck you people, I don't care. I'm gonna tell you some real history. Do you know Vasco da Gama? Like the guy who discovered India, something like that. Even before he came to India, trade was going on with Europeans and whatever for thousands of years, hundreds of years, I can say. We traded with the Roman Empire. I mean, what the fuck am I talking? But so yeah, we were there for at least 2000. You knew of us and you suddenly came and declared, I have discovered India. Okay. So Columbus, I think. Who was the other guy who came to India? I don't know. A fucking asshole. But when Vasco da Gama, how did you know how Vasco da Gama or whoever that traveler was that arrived in India? There were Indian merchants near the African trade ports. The trade used to go on through sea, and there were Indian merchants, and basically their ships were so huge compared to Vasco da Gama. Like there's some history, I don't know where I read it, but basically if this was his size of the ship, theirs was like this much. I mean, they had those huge kind of ships. What do you call them? So his was like a mere small. I'm not saying you guys didn't have big ports and huge ships, but how he came to India is those travelers, I mean, somehow they met each other or something, and he was trying to find India. And basically they told him that, yeah, we are from India, we can take you there through sea. and they basically escorted him. There were these two huge ships on the side, and his one, the small one, was in the middle. And basically they escorted him from Africa to India, and they brought him to the country, and this is how he came to India. He didn't find it like, yeah, brave was courageous traveler finds a new continent known as India. That's not true. New subcontinent. This is not how you arrived here. Okay, assholes. You guys are assholes. I'll tell you to your face. But yeah, so here Ind doesn't travel. Do you understand? Kingdom of Ind isn't traveling to trade. Sea elves are doing that, because I think maybe through where this fucking asshole wrote Warhammer, or whatever you bunch of assholes there are, they don't think Kingdom of Ind can travel. They don't travel. They are just engulfed in there. Why don't you just put them under Cult of Pleasure or something, you know? But sea elves then brought the richest merchants of the old world in Marienburg. So sea elves, okay, fine. There's no clear relation between those islands and Monkey King that seized the power in Cathay. There is no clear relation between those islands and Monkey King that seized the power in Cathay. What are you talking about? South of Ind lie the Isles of Monkey King. Oh my god, so you're talking about Sri Lanka now. Okay, cool. Now that's supposed to be the island of Monkey King somehow. And yeah, so sea elves brought spices from there to the whatever Europe. You fucking assholes. There is no clear relation between those islands and Monkey King that seized the power in Cathay. What do you mean? Other notable products brought to the old world from Ind include talwars, long and generously curved blades. Talwar basically means sword in English. It's just a Hindi word for sword. Why don't you call it sword? But anyway, other notable products brought talwars, long and generously curved blades designed for slashing opponents, of which the best crafted feature intricate designs along the length of the blade, recounting history of the previous owners. And so-called scrivener's candles, unusual magic items, some of the most. Yeah, you had to include the diya or something. People are excited for this stuff. I don't know whether you guys put your head in your own ass when you read these kinds of lores, but I'm not impressed at all. I actually find these hidden racism, like, it's everywhere. It's just everywhere. I don't even want to. Unusual magic items in some of the most prestigious universities in the empire use several of these rare candles. Huge. These items are a blend of rare wax from the giant bees of fable Ind, mixed with the sweet sweat of scholars. This is really disturbing. Black people are right. Black people are right, man. There's a lot of racism. It doesn't affect me much, because what can you do to me? But it's these Europeans, I don't know, some of these racist Europeans are staggeringly racist. Like, they are very stupid. I don't even want to talk in English anymore. I feel insulted while talking in English. I don't know. The whole world has to talk in English. That's insulting to other people, I feel. Why should we adopt your language? I think the Chinese are doing right by not they are not adopting English. They use English when communicating with other foreigners, whatever, Englishmen, but they are doing it right to not make it a national language or something. My people are really, really, really bad, and it's actually really sad that my people are not stupid, but it's just the oppression for so many years. You guys, like, congratulations for you guys for breaking our backs. Yeah, I'm sure you're happy with that. My country is going to take a lot of time to recover. Probably, I can guarantee like 200-300 years more. And even on top of that, there's the media and stuff. And there's a constant feeling about people, about low self-worth, about their own culture put into them by, and it still goes on, put into them by foreign, what do you guys call them? Missionaries. Oh, the missionaries have come to the rescue. They, it's really stupid at what lengths you guys can go to break other people's culture. It's really you know what they do in South India? Everywhere else in the world, marry, I'm going a little bit into religious stuff. I'm not here to offend, and at the end you'll realize I'm not here to offend anyone's religion. I'm fine with everyone's religion, but I'm just telling you the facts, okay? This is not my opinion, or this is just a fact. In South India, Mary, which was Jesus's mother, right? Or mother or wife, I don't know. But Mary is portrayed as wearing a sari, and then she has that, you guys call it red dot. It's not a red dot. She has that on her forehead. Many places she's portrayed wearing a sari, and her complexion is even shown to be a very little bit dark, like just like the people are, dark complexion. And that really amazed me. Like, I was like, so this is what new I don't want to use a bad word, but this is what some stuff is going on, like in 2020, 2021. And many people of the South are very, very devoted to God or concept of God, and you guys are fooling them like this. I mean, have some shame. I don't know why I went to these topics, but moving on. I'm not even sorry. I'm never going to be sorry to you guys. Never. What you people have done and still are doing. I cannot enjoy Warhammer now. Do you understand? I don't know what to say. I cannot enjoy Warhammer anymore. I'm not excited for Warhammer 3. I'm not excited for Warhammer 3. I know what's coming. I guess I'm supposed to be grateful that they have they have a faction called Kingdom of End. I'm so grateful. Wow. Thank you guys. So original. There you go. A tiger holding a sword about to kill a elephant. Like what? Contacts with other races. Beastmen appeared to live in the central and southwestern regions of End. Oh shit, this is a big. Travelers from east bring stories of man-shaped beast as equally removed from humanity as the creatures of Drakwild forest. Spice merchants from the Ind have spun tales of creatures with heads of hunting cats as they spun tales of creatures with heads of hunting cats called tigers, which dwell in the dense jungle at the interior of the land. At least one vicious tribe of tiger-headed beastmen has taken the cave of Eye of the Tiger as their lair. People of Ind regard these as noble but fickle beings, as likely to fight off attacks of an Indish village as raze it to the ground. These creatures are rarely seen, and their motives are unfathomable, yet cautionary tales are told up and down the kingdom of India in an offer of meat and rice. Ah, why do you have to write this stuff? Like, they'll go to the very details of how much they know about Kingdom of Ind. Nevertheless, at least one of the 1,000 Indish gods known as Brahmir, depicted with 4 arms, holds a particular horror for the worshippers of dark gods. Am I supposed to be impressed by this? Kingdoms of Ind have also been raided by Northmen such as Skyla and Fingrim, who was once the bane of coastland from frozen Norska to exotic Ind. Let's see. I bet these are going to be Mughals or something. Like, you guys can do better than this. I don't know if this is stupid. I should not take this seriously. This is stupid. I may be overreacting. Because sometimes I just cannot, like these days, I've faced racism from so many people that I cannot tell the difference when whether you're being serious or if you're joking or what is this supposed to mean. Skyla and Fingrim, also known as Scourgeborn, the Talon of Khorne, and Blood Beast, was once mighty and far-famed champion of Khorne, perhaps the collectors of the Blood Corruption. Ogres, Swamp Eaters, Scraggle Guts, Boulder. This is going to be really funny when I play these campaigns. I can tell you. I can tell you that right now. Tree Hammers. There's a tribe called Tree Hammers. Death Toll Ogre tribes are settled along the spice route to End. Oh shit, they did the Arabians far, Middle Easterners far worse than us. They are just calling them ogres and beastmen. This game is not meant for us. This is what I know now. Between the river Ruin and mountains of Moan and haunted forest that covers the coast opposite to the Dragon Isles. An ogre man-eater that fought extensively in the jungles of Ind might go into battle decorated with jewelry and wielding a finely crafted curse. Why not call it Talwar now? Why call it this? Also, the butcher known as Banaga. I'm guessing you have just loosely translated this from some Hindi word or some. Oh. Also, the butcher known as Banaga traveled. Okay, his name is Banaga. Traveled extensively through Cathay and Ind, High Elves. According to Jacob Stackeldhorf, the city of spires on the northwestern coast of Ind was founded by City of Spires. Okay, that's like Dwarka or Gujarat. You guys were having really fun while crafting this story in particular, I feel. City of Spires on the northwestern coast of Ind was founded by High Elves of Ulthuan. How did High Elves of Ulthuan reach this place all the way from there? Like, how is this? What's the reason? Is there any story behind this? Also, Fortress of Dawn, Tor Elasor, and Tower of Stars. I know it's somewhere. Yeah, here it is. Tower of the Sun, City of Elasor. Oriental Cathay. What? It's not just Cathay now. Where it's supposed to be Philippines and those guys, Vietnam, Philippines, all those, they are now Oriental Cathay. Is there Africa? Oh, this is. I want to see what Southland is. Oh, and you know one thing. I think, yeah, in Southern Lands in Warhammer 2, there's a faction called Southern Lands, right? And they have all those hunters and stuff where you can, I think, recruit all hunters and warriors from different factions. By the way, one thing I noticed, every human in Warhammer is. So I may have missed someone from my mind, but most of them are white. And I want to know the complexion of people from Kingdom of End. That's my point of interest. That's what I'm interested in now. About the Southern Lands, I think, is it the faction of Sutherland or isn't Hunt Marshals? Oh, by the way, they have given Mexicans and all those. Mexicans are here, right? Or are they here? All those Southern Americans are now lizard men. And Southland. Never mind. I feel like I'm becoming. Yeah, I feel like this is going to backfire on me somehow. You guys are going to find out. If anyone ever watches this video, that. Yeah. I got a lot of views for the live review reaction, whatever I did for the 4 teasers before this trailer was released. I got a lot of views for that. I may get a lot of views for this. I need to put timestamps in this video. This has gone, yeah, we have already crossed 1 hour. I don't know how I got lost in this. High L ports and fortresses that guard the sea routes through the Sea of Dread to the Kingdom of Ind, Cathay, and Nippon. In particular, the Tower of the Sun is an alabaster fortress that watches over a route across the Southern Ocean and acts as a staging post should the armies of Ulthuan need passage to the lands of Ind, Cathay, and beyond. Every 10th year, Court of Everqueen goes forth upon sea-borne pilgrimage to the hidden Tower of the Sun. Goes on a sea-borne pilgrimage, huh? Hidden Tower of the Sun. She won't come to Ind. Why do I want her to come to Ind? The Queen alone can hold back the slow encroachments of the gravid orb Morsleb. Occurs every eclipse. With her goes the royal fleet of Ulthuan, carrying an immense host of finest troops. A score of moon dragons flying alongside. The royal war host fights its way through its bizarre denizens of Land of Thousand Gods, battling against tribes of tiger-headed warriors, brides, and winged lions, and troops of six-armed monkey warriors, who resent elves' intrusion into their domain. Wait. Tower of the Rising Sun. Be original, man. What is... Who has written these books? I want to know. No? Matthias Eliasson. Isu. What? What is this? What? Wait a fucking minute. Hey, this is not good, huh? This picture, this is from our Bhagavad Gita. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Wait. Gandharva? Vaishna the Preserver, Shaivi the Destroyer. You're using my religion as a thing to earn money. How cheap of you. Matthias Eliasson. Ganeshan. Garudan. I don't know what to feel about this. Lord Dharma. Karishna. Really? Karishna? Urjana. Instead of Arjuna, you're saying Urjana. Okay. You're just changing those names a little bit so that you will not get trapped in this. This is a Sikh symbol. Do you know that? Do you know this? This is a Sikh religion symbol. This is probably someone from Sikh gurus. I don't know where these people are using these photos from. Did they even take permission? This is a scene from Mahabharata. This is the cover of Bhagavad Gita, which is like a holy book. Would you guys use other religious holy books as a cover for Warhammer 3? Would you dare? Vanaras means monkeys. Rakshasa means basically Rakshasa does not mean demons. Rakshasa means I think it's something like the one who drinks Raksha juice, like alcohol, like those bad people who drink alcohol and stay in the jungle and they kill anyone, loot anyone, that kind of stuff. Rakshasa is actually very misconception for demons. And Kala Ratri. There is goddess Kali, who is goddess of war, and she is basically a protector. Maruts. Is this Maruts? There is Maruti, or the monkey king, monkey god. Ganesha is the elephant god. I don't know how you can. Garuda is the one. He's basically Vishnu's vehicle. Nagas. You have just copied it. Lord Dharma. Krishna. There is Krishna, and there you go. You have just copied it blatantly, dude. Why are you doing this? Arjuna, he's basically Arjuna from Mahabharata. He was a warrior. Mowgli. Parshurama. Parshurama. Do you know Parshurama? He was a rishi and yeah, warrior caste. I don't know if this Holy Slayer, I don't know if this is cool and this is cool and you know, it's on the edge. This is cool and at the same time I don't feel I'm not mad for using this, but many people can make fun of these things when they want to mock us, and they'll just say that yeah, this is not from your this has nothing to do with you. The current avatar. It's really weird for me. I've seen these photos or paintings. At least I know this one. This is a Sikh symbol. Guys, at least be mindful of how you're using this. This scene is from Mahabharata, and this is one of the famous events where this one, what was his name? He was son of the sun god. What was his name? God damn it, I forgot his name. But he broke the wheel of his chariot, and then he came down and he used the wheel itself as a weapon to fight off the enemies. And then there was Arjuna, which is he has Urjuna, this guy, when he was using, and it's kind of not right to kill a guy with a different weapon. Basically he was unarmed, and when he was using this to fight off the enemies, Arjuna killed him with his bow. This is a famous. I don't know if I should feel happy. I'm confused. But fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking somebody is going to take action on this one, because this is some sensitive material right there. You are trading on a very thin line. I'm sure to all of this I'm sure the writers who wrote to all of this, they don't have any ill intentions, you know. Guys, I think we should conclude the video. I would say that, okay, fine, I think you don't have any ill intentions towards anybody while writing Warhammer lore, but you need to be careful. Like, you need to be really careful. But I think this is just fine. I feel like you are legally safe. You need to be careful, dude. Don't take it like exactly how it is, and you know, add something of your own to it. You know, like, what are you doing as a writer? If tomorrow I decide like I want to write something and I'll copy a history of some specific region just as it is, like, you have added so much to the elves, you have so much lore to them and so much stuff. You have those cave-ins, you can see the cave-ins. Add something more to it, you know. Don't make it so obvious, because it's awesome, and I fear it's like you're on a very walking on a at the edge. Like, Beyond this, if it was more obvious, it would be, I wouldn't say, I think racist is a very misused term. I wouldn't say racist, but not all of this. This is just fine. Nobody's gonna look at this, probably never. Nobody may even watch this video ever. But you need to be careful. You should not risk offending someone. I wouldn't say I'm offended. I'm just I don't know. I'm just shocked, confused. It's fine, I guess. I don't want you to remove this faction, but don't make it so obvious. I'm just mad that you have put it exactly how it is, Take some effort into this. You are a writer, right? So you need to add your lore. Because I feel like this is leave all that stuff, leave all the races, all everything. I think as a writer, this is kind of like a lazy job, don't you think? If you add more awesome lore to it, then I would really love it. Add some lore of your own. Add some lore of your own. That's what I would say. I don't have the right to be mad at this, but line has been blurred. That's what I will say. It's fine, I guess. Because we can look at it as a, like you guys say, in a parallel universe, So we can look at it in that way. Then you can say it's awesome. And that is exactly how we are supposed to look at it. But sometimes, it's so much similar to some of the stuff that this was not how I was expecting. I'm taken back by this. Just conclude. Let's not. But anyways, I feel Warhammer 3 is going to be really awesome. I'm sure nobody intends any harm, or just to clarify, I know, but just to clarify, nobody intends any harm or any offense or anything bad towards anyone. Whoever wrote this lore, whoever did this game, whatever. But I'm sure, yeah, coming back to Warhammer 3, I'm sure Warhammer 3 is going to be really awesome. I don't know why Zarina is a big deal. She can be a main character, but first you did injustice to her by putting Kislev as such a small faction. I guess it's okay because you reserved it for Warhammer 3, but now that it's there, I don't feel the grand feeling of, I don't even feel like Zarina is, I know as per the lore and as we are looking at this, Kislev is far much stronger than other human factions, you can say. But I don't feel the grand, I'm not getting that feeling, I feel like, even now I feel like the Reichland and Empire is far stronger than Zarina. You need to add something more to the Kislev. You need to detail them, because it's like just there's not much work done on it. I feel it's a lazy job, because if she's supposed to fight this guy, add some more details to a character, add some more lore to that faction, give justice to them. This is not justice. You need to give something more to the Kislev faction, because I don't love it, but I see many people are excited for Kislev. I don't know why. I need to look into that. This is not as exciting as per the trailer. This doesn't excite me for Kislev, but it creates interest for me for Warhammer 3 and not Kislev itself. But anyways, yeah, I'm sorry if this was a long rant or something. I'll probably put timestamps so that you can skip the parts which you don't want to watch. And waiting for this one. There's going to be another trailer, we know. Main question is, will we be able to play the demon factions from the base game? Or is it going to be a DLC? I think it's going to be a DLC. We'll have to buy a DLC in Warhammer 3 to play the other side, that is the demons and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. So the conclusion being, Warhammer 3 is gonna come in 2021, sorry. I don't know when exactly. They have not told us. There's probably going to be 2, 3 more trailers minimum. One for Grand Cathay, one for Kingdom of End, one for Chaos Dwarfs, one for Nippon. So there's 4 factions just right there. I feel like this one was for Kislev, much awaited Kislev, many people wanted it. But the next one is going to be Cathay, the next one maybe Nippon or Kingdom of End, and whatever was left. So at least I think there's going to be 4 more trailers, so we can expect that Warhammer 3 can come. Let's see, I think Warhammer 3 may come in March. I think for the next, probably end of February or at March. Warhammer 3 may be released on in March, sorry. And there's going to be 2, 3 more trailers for this. So this is not the final trailer, we can say. This is just the beginning of many series of trailers yet to come. And Kislev looks nice. They have the winged hussars, which people wanted. Some have commented it. Someone commented, there come the hussar or something. Yeah, she looks nice. She needs more detail to her character. There needs to be more detailed units in Kislev. More different kinds of units. And I'm pretty sure Chaos Demons will be a DLC. People are asking like there should be Beastmen should be fixed in Warhammer 3. I think they'll be fixed in Warhammer 2 itself with some update or something, and then they'll release it for Warhammer 3, because people say Chaos Beastmen factions are really shit and they need an update. So maybe that may happen. And also Chaos Dwarfs will be coming. Trailer of Chaos Dwarfs will be coming very soon. This guy looks terrifying. I feel like she is no match for him, as per looking at her size, because there is no display of power for Kislev until now. There has been no display of power. I don't know, like, how powerful is she? We don't know. And yeah, waiting for new trailers. So I'm just talking in circles now. Anyway, so this was it. This was my review, reaction, lore, conclusion type of video for the new trailer of Warhammer 3. and I don't know, I have mixed feelings. I feel like you should be able to like and God, what is that? You should be able to like and dislike this video at the same time. This is what I'm feeling. But yeah, please like and share. Please share your thoughts down below of what you feel about the trailer. Please don't comment much about on my commentary because I know how it is. I understand. That's what I'll say. I understand everything. I'm not mad. I'm excited for Warhammer 3. That's for sure. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see Warhammer 3 because I didn't get a chance to stream Warhammer 2 from start. I was late to the party. But with Warhammer 3, I have a chance to stream this game from the start. So I'll be one of the first streamers to do that. And yeah, if you want to watch that, make sure to subscribe. Help my channel grow. Like if you like this, dislike if you dislike. Share your opinions down below. Feel free, don't be afraid to share your opinion. It's just your opinion. It doesn't mean much. Don't take yourself seriously. And enjoy your seasons, whatever seasons that are going on in your country. I think it's snowing in Eastern Europe. There's a lot of snow in Eastern Europe, so as I've heard from some of the people. And whatever. Keep watching my channel, keep playing Warhammer 3. If you wanna play with me, talk with me, join my Discord server. I'll probably link the Discord server in the comments. God, look at her face. Look at her face. And you can join me on Discord and discuss all this stuff, you know, just random talk. You don't have to play with me. We can discuss all of this stuff. So like, subscribe, comment, share, and keep watching my channel. I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye. God, I was... Okay, bye-bye.